Namaskar. I'm Kumar Rakesh and watching Global Governance News TV. We are going to discuss the Manipur. Manipur is burning, but going to be peace very now, very soon. Today, the opposition MPs, 21 opposition MPs of opposition parties, including 4 MPs of from Congress and rest from the different political parties, 16 parties, visited Imphal and also visited relief camps to see the condition of the all aggrieved family who were just facing problems, tensions due to two communities that has been properly not made the solution since last more than 70 years. If you see the history of Manipur, 1949 Manipur become the part of Bharat. After that, 1956 to 72, that was only ruled by the Union government, the Union territory. In 1958, APSA was launched. So if you see this since 49 to 72, more than 23 years, hang on, no solution. As you say in Hindi, the Congress is expert समस्या को पालना और टालना दोनों में expert like that. Now, last 8 9 years, the Modi government, BJP government in center, they're trying to strengthen the inner strength of the northern states and whatever they have given, not before that. You see the connectivity part, airlines, train, and just tourism and promotion, finance, whatever facilities can be provided, that it all has been just doing by the government of Bharat, led by the Narendra Bhai Modi. In spite of that, last 3rd May, the situation worsened due to the one judgment, High Court judgment, especially for the Meitei community. They have just declared Meitei community always come in the scheduled tribes. Before that, only Kuki and others were in the ST category. That situation worsened. So I'm not going to history now, but today how the Manipur, the member of MPs of the opposition party visited and how just trying to see the double faces, attitude and behaviors, but they have not considered the place West Bengal, and they are not placed considered to uh, Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh. Why and why not? It's a matter of concern. I'll just read the name of the all member of parliament, and after that, we'll check the commentary from our political commentator analyst Poonam Sharmaji. So I'm just reading all the names. They have been the and talk to all the concerned family, how they feel, what they feel, and they. Uh, I think I'm just giving you names. The 4 from Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, Gaurav Gogoi from the Congress, and the Polo Devi Netan and K. Shodhi. 4 from the Congress. From DMK, D. Ravi Kumar, Arvind Sabant, Shiv Sena, Uttar Good. Sushil Gupta is a Rajya Sabha MP from AAP. E.T. Muhammad Bashir, IUML. Javed Ali Khan, SAPA. Santosh Kumar, CPI. A. Rahim, CPI-M. Anil Hegde from JDU. Raj Ranjan Singh, Lalan Singh, JDU. Trima Valan Vishike, and Ramchandran RSP, Manoj Jha RJD, Chen Chaudhary RLD, Muhammad Faisal NCP, Kanim Oji DMK, Mahua Maji Jharkhand Mukti Morcha, Sushmita Dev earlier Congress, now TMC. They're all the 21 MPs from the 16th party. We state let's try to. So as soon as Anurag Thakur said in Kolkata, this alliance opposition should also go West Bengal and Rajasthan, and they Adhir Ranjan, especially he appealed Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, Adhir Ranjan from the West Bengal. He also should visit his own state, how the women are living, how the people are living in the so precarious condition. So this is how just Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary reacted. He say just BJP is how they reacted. I'm already told you, but Manipur has been rocked by the ethnic violence since May, a leading death of the more than somebody says 160 people, somebody is 140. It's a matter of different concern, but I'm not doing that. Delegation aims to mount pressure on government, seeking a statement from Prime Minister Narendra Modi in Parliament. The visit comes ahead of much awaited discussion on Lok Sabha on no confidence motion of centre. In between, Om Birla also is in Meghalaya for Commonwealth Parliamentary Conference. He says peace for call for the peace in Manipur, saying the incident the state witnessed in the outbreak of violence on May 3 are painful. I've been pained by whatever inhuman incident have happened in the recent past. We are all hurt by them. The whole society, state, and entire country should treat, treat the path of the peace. We should all make efforts to restoration of peace. Om Birla said. And this incident very bad and pain us all. He said when asked about the situation in Manipur and how just governor. I'll discussion on that part. So first on part is the opposition MPs. I welcome uh, Poonam Sharma ji on this issue. How just you think, how you react on the this visit of the opposition MP, the Manipur today already made a relief camp also and talked. Adil Ranjan Chaudhary said situation is so worst. Government has just to blame the government whatever they can. What do you think? Just please put right the frame of your frame is not proper. Please correct your frame also. Thank you.
Today, the opposition leaders, they have gathered, and all of a sudden they have made a journey to Manipur. So it is a great move, of course, but why now? That is the question. Just because 2024 elections are coming, that is the reason? Or why have they not attended West Bengal? There are so many states in India where more than a dozen of cases of women being molested, or such incidents are being reported. But no, last 2 years back, there were hundreds of refugees. They came from West Bengal to Assam. Nobody bothered to talk about it. Nobody attended this. Why? Today, all of a sudden, they have gone to Manipur, and some time ago, Rahul Gandhi ji also had gone to Manipur, and the situations had aggravated after that. So that is, everybody knows that. So this is the situation. Actually, Manipur, today, whatever is happening in Manipur, the reason is being Congress itself. It is to blame the Congress itself. Congress government had been in those 17 years. They had never, there was never a political will to, address the situation, address the problems of the people out here. They had been treating it, and in 2008, it was in surprising, 2008, Manmohan Singh government had, they had officially, allowed opium cultivation to go on. What was this? In recent years, BJP government, central government has cleared, it's ended up this business of opium. Around 18,000 acres of land was, being cleared off. So that is the reason. Actually, main reason is being, and the people, those who are harmed, they have, taken into.
But Poonamji, that is question. There's question. How? Why not this problem has been solved since 1949? That the two community. How the government, what government was doing? They're not just trying to just. They should become together. They should just come. Should be in mainstream the state and the central. Why that they are already try to make the whatever the tension among them that should be sorted out accordingly.
Right. Yeah, actually, it was Congress government rule in India, and they had been, playing the politics of vote bank only. So whenever, in whatever sense, be it the refugees, be it the illegal immigrants, they, they transform into their vote banks actually. So this was the politics going on all those years. and they never had opium. It was openly, in this area is on the verge of becoming a Colombia, a Panama, Mexico, sometime in future. It is the golden triangle. A lot, a big business runs from this opium cultivation. Arms are pouring in, and Chinese intervention. China has invested around 50 years. China and Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi, they had a MOU some time ago, and they did not,
Maybe.
there is
Yeah.
no transparency. What is this? Should there be no transparency about, opposition talking to a foreign country, doing whatever? There should there be no transparency? Why? This is a biggest
Okay.
question, and
I think
due to
that is not a
today,
simple question. Just whatever opposition try to make out, they are trying to just forget whatever situation they have already ripped on. What they have the board, the all who will be the cut. Question is that. So as I think the situation already worsened by the past government, and this government try to correct it the situation whatever is that, and as the governor today already been there to relief camp and distributed money to the naked women family, agreed family, 10 lakhs each. So that is the matter of a different concern. So we'll discuss on the how the governor and government of India, as a representative of that president representative, she has been doing, done second time or third time she has been there and tried to console the families who are living in camp. So just time of break, after break we'll come to you again, and just stay with us. Welcome the break. Just we are discussing about the Manipur now. We're talking about the Manipur governor. Today, she visited relief camps in Churachandrapur, which was the epicenter of ethnic clashes, and expressed their solidarity to the affected people. We gave visit come on day when the 21 member delegation of opposition parties on the way to violence hit areas. The governor also handed over checks worth rupees 10 lakh each to the families of two men who were paraded naked by the unruly mob. So after landing at the 36th Assam Rifle helipad, we headed to St. Paul's Institute Relief Camp and then to Young Learned School in Rengai, where about 160-70 have been relocated. She inspected the relief camps where the affected people are staying and interacted with them. She also distributed relief material, including hygiene kits for family, eatables to the kids, along with some cash. Governor appealed youth not to take the law in their hands and abstain from unlawful activities. You said, Anusuya Wike said she was visiting the camps to console, empathize, and extend her support to the affected people. The government will provide compensation to the affected people, she said, while assuring to do everything possible for restoring peace. Governor also interacted with the families of the ex-servicemen of Tuibong, Kuki INP, ITLF, Kuki Women Organization for Human Rights, submitted a memorandum to her. As the president of Rajya Sainik Board, governor donated a cash of 15,000 each to seven ex-servicemen families along with some relief materials. Anushya Wike said she came to district for the second time to hear the problems of the people. So far, some of the problems have been addressed, as it was difficult to transport medicine due to road blockade. She brought some supplies and other relief materials, including mosquito nets, tarpaulin, hygiene kits, other along with her. She said. Governor Anusuya Wike said that she personally met the two sisters who were paraded naked in public by unruly mob and handed rupees 10 lakhs each to their families to say that her deepest sympathy. But whatever psych is can't be consoled, but whatever they have done just for the sake of the humanity, the nation and whole country is ashamed of the incident. Necessary financial moral support will given to them. Say sure. So, how just you think the visit of Governor Punamji, how just made the family and all, how just you analyze?
Yes, it was a it is a positive step, and Indian government is doing its best to
Also appeal to all MPs to make the peace, not to politics doing here.
yes, yes, yes,
Also,
yes,
yeah.
yes, yes. And it is a very difficult situation for the paramilitary forces and the other army people to work over there, because the not, because the local, the populace actually, those who had been, the populace, those who have been supporting the militants, actually they have been creating very difficult situations to work there. The roads are being dug, and it's very difficult. There are processions, and it is very difficult for the army people also to move on. And it's very difficult for the people to, for the people to come to, things become normal. But it is a very good step, and I think, and we hope that the opposition do not, aggravate the situation actually. Exaggerate and aggravation is very, it becomes really challenging for the government to, to take it. A time, it will take not much time for the government to control the situation, as because there have been, our governor, she had talked, it seems she has been talking to the indigenous, the chief of the indigenous tribal people there, and local people and the organizations, communities. So in a way, good steps are being taken. Actually, the conflict between the people, the conflict, it's
Yeah.
uh, it's
Communities should not
international.
be actually that should be sorted out. That should be
Yeah,
just whatever they can, just normalize.
yeah.
Normalization between the two
and
communities
and
important.
and
Important.
it becomes difficult when, when it is international intervention actually. It's a the arms which militants have, they're very
Yeah.
advanced. How they have come, how they have procured those arms, that is also a very, so
There is so many
government is
issues
doing
actually.
its
The government is addressing the issues as you discussed, and they're sensitive matter. But government is trying to handle the situation. CBI
best.
also working there. They have
Yes,
lodged FIR against the who the culprits, who the main concerned person. Army also there. They're trying to make the peace, whatever Afsa was there, and government of India just distributing the relief and the many things has parallelly doing, but only the work of the nature of the opposition parties only to criticize, condemning, but they have not. Even then, no any member of parliament announced they will give the relief camp for the 1 month salary and whatever they have nothing. Only criticized, nothing working. As I think they should think on that, whatever they can to support the government of Bharat government of Manipur with their humanitarian work. So
what
thank
i
you very
what
much.
i feel is what I feel is ensuing 2024 elections. So they are trying to make some sort of,
Yeah.
yeah, some sort of advantage out of this situation, so that, the ruling government, the BJP government, is, it comes on its back foot.
But time is important, Punamji. We'll see. So
Yes,
nice of you. Just you attend the program. Thank you very much. Just share, subscribe our channel for the sake of the our Nestle. So thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.